Great Scots! Let's see, what do I have in here? What about, oh, no, that's not gonna work. Think. Time. We need more time. No, not more time. We need to hold time together. We need to hold it, make it stand still. Maybe if we, headphones. That's nice. Was wondering where that went. Gujitsu, no. Maybe a car. Cars go fast. We don't really need time to fast forward though. Rubik's Cube. Smarty, can you give me a wrench? Smarty, I really need that wrench. Great Scott, Smarty!
Hey Doc, here's your wrench. You kind of forgot it over there. You need to be more mindful where you keep your stuff.
Didn't you hear me calling for you?
What was that, Doc? I wasn't listening.
Smarty, listen up. I have to make some changes to the Flex Compactor. I'm afraid if it gets into the wrong hands, that somebody may change the future, and it could very well change the trajectory of the future and the time continuum.
Doc, that seems a little dramatic. I think you need to lay off the energy drinks. You're stressing out about something that hasn't even happened yet.
Precisely! It hasn't happened yet.
Okay. What changes can you make to the Flex Compactor, and how can I help?
I thought you'd never ask. I need to add time restraint to the Flex Compactor. This will allow people to go back in time to view the past, but will not allow them to change it.
Got it. How can I help?
Help me to look through this box. I need to find something that will either keep things in or keep things out.
Oh, Doc, what about this? A lock keeps things in and out.
Excellent work, Smarty. This is exactly what I need. I must get to work right away. The time continuum is in grave danger until I properly fasten this to the device.
Doc, do you ever not stress?
There is no time to not stress. When your work is this important.
I understand, but is there even a time when you've ever had fun? Do you even know how to spell it?
I do often reminisce about when my love of science was first sparked in college. It was October 20th, 2006, on a sunny fall day, when Professor Brown assigned me my first project on time. I spent hours with friends diving into textbooks. This is where my love of learning and my interest in time travel began. You could say if I had never gone to school that day and got that assignment, that I never would have invented the Flex Compactor.
Doc, you had friends? I would love to see college-age Doc. As a matter of fact, what's stopping me? We do have a time machine. I could go back in time to see Fun Doc right now.
No, Smarty, it's too dangerous. I haven't put on the time restraint yet. You could change the past.
Whoa!
Ah! Who are you? Where did you come from? How did you get in my bedroom?
Are you Doc?
Who?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't be a professor yet.
My name is Ingrid. Who are you? And why are you in my room? Better question, how did you get in my room?
Don't you worry about the details. Tell me, what's the date?
Sure, of course. Don't worry about a stranger spontaneously appearing in my room.
The date. What's the date?
It's October 19th, 2006. Why don't you know what the date is?
Again, details are not relevant. Wait, today's the date before Doc discovers her love for time travel. Okay, wait, I'd like to know what you like to do for fun. It's research for a friend back home.
Oh, I love to do lots of things for fun. I love to read books, research, and answer questions.
Seriously?
Precisely. Hey, what is this right next to you?
Oh, nothing much. Just my Nintendo Switch. It's how I like to have fun.
I've heard of a Game Boy, but I've never heard of a Nintendo Switch. What does it do?
Well, it has lots of different games that you can play.
Can I try?
Sure. Okay, Doc. Ingrid. I better get going. You have a big day tomorrow. I'll just take my Nintendo Switch and go back home.
No, please, don't take it. I just need to beat one more level.
Oh, okay, but just one more level. If you don't get enough rest, you might just miss one of the biggest days of your life. I'll check back in on you tomorrow. Whoa, Doc! Ingrid, did you play video games all night?
I sure did. This thing is amazing.
You have to get up and go to school.
Ooh, I think I'm too tired from all that gaming last night. Too tired to go to school today. You were right. This Nintendo, way more fun than studying.
No, you have to go to school today. If you don't, the Flex Compactor will never be invented. You have to wake up. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I guess I need some help. But the only person that can help me is gonna be really mad at me for changing her past. Doc, I need your help, quick! I accidentally went back in time and introduced your past self to a Nintendo Switch. She stayed up all night playing that, and now she's too tired to go to school.
Smarty, I told you changing the past can be dangerous. But it does sound pretty harmless. Every kid misses a day of school now and then.
No, Doc, you don't understand. You're missing school on October 20th, 2006.
Great Scott, Smarty! You must go back in time to the first moment you landed in the past and place the time restraint on the Flex Compactor so that the changes you made can never occur. The domino effect of this decision can make the time machine disappear altogether. Then we would not be able to fix it.
I'm so sorry, Doc. I'll fix it now. Oh, hey, Ingrid. Doc, are you okay? Are you still you?
Of course I am, Smarty, but I am very disappointed that you went back in time and changed the past. Again. Even after my warnings.
I'm sorry, Doc. I just keep messing up.
Let's look for some wisdom in the Time Traveler's Guide, the Bible. In 2 Samuel chapter 11 is a story about King David not following God's instructions. He thought his plans were better than God's plans. David stole another man's wife and then had that man killed. Well, this was the same King David that God shared his plans with for the temple. King David had completely disobeyed God. So in the next chapter, God sends his prophet Nathan to confront David. In 2 Samuel chapter 12, verses 7 through 9, it says, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel says, I appointed you king of Israel. I saved you from Saul. I gave you this kingdom. And I made you king of Israel and Judah. And if that had not been enough, I would have given you even more. So why did you ignore the Lord's command? Why did you do what he says is wrong?" After hearing all Nathan had to say, King David surrendered to God's plan once again. He said in verse 13, "I have sinned against the Lord.
Nathan answers, "The Lord has taken away your sin." God forgave David and blessed him with a son. Can you guess what his son's name is? If you said Solomon, you are correct. Solomon grew up and he followed God's plan. And he built the temple. But it all began with David, who finally realized God's way was better than his way.
When I think about it, it's crazy that David thought his plans were better than God's plans. But now that I almost messed up the time continuum, I can understand how sometimes you just get caught up in your own ideas and kind of ignore some really great advice.
Kind of?
Okay, totally ignore great advice. Doc, I'm so glad I didn't mess up your past. And now I know why the time restraint is so important.
It seems that you and David figured out that God's way is the right way. And when it comes to time travel, Doc's way is the right way. Now, do you want to go for a ride in the Cybertruck?
Duh!